Did you find that one? That was a good one.
I was looking at it.
So now, Television, and then I want to know board, B-O-A-R-D, or is it B-O-R-E-D? Okay, that's what I wanted to know. And I wanted this printed out. You see where the board is, honey? I'll take you down to the board. Isn't it down here pretty soon?
Board rules.
Okay, how about...
Oh, that's Pittsfield Charter Township. Go up.
Okay, I didn't do it right.
Well, there's,
Do you see?
the Community Television Board of Directors.
Where's it? Right there. Oh, thank you, Vic. Right here?
Mm-hmm.
This is what I wanted printed out. So who's on the board, because I gotta sue every member.
And we have to do it again. Get the little hand. Yeah.
There it is, isn't it? Isn't that the board?
Staff.
Here's the board, right there. Now, could you print that out for me
I could.
someday?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have a printer at school. I could do that.
Thanks.
But I'd have to mail it to you or bring it to you. If I come on Tuesday, I could bring it to you.
Victoria, thank you.
But I'll have to let you know.
Now,
if not, I'll mail it to you.
Vicki, I wanted you to know, remember the horrible time we had bringing up a Magic Jack?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Andrew showed me how to do it. And I wanted to show...
Yeah, once you start working, it'll be tighter.
As soon as I started working, I told her, I said, things were going to have to be adjusted or something, but...
But the trouble is that WD-40 in the wintertime gets funny, doesn't it?
Yeah, that does, I guess.
I'm going to show it to you, Daniel.
Need some grease.
Do you want this?
Some type of grease or something, I guess.
Not yet. You can keep it on.
Oh.
I'm gonna pack up after.
Oh, all right. I thought we were through. Okay. Look, Daniel, it's awful. Mr. Schooner and I are trying to figure out this lock.
Oh, yeah.
Now, okay, watch, Daniel. He didn't do it then. Yeah, oh, there it did it, see? There's the rub. It's right there, you hear that click? And it's this cylinder, somewhere.
Well, you know what? I can look and see if I've got the directions. Maybe there's like a spring or something like that.
Yeah, it's like maybe there's like a burr it's hanging up on sometimes, or it, when it,
I'm gonna come home someday and not get in. So I was asking him for the key for the back door.
it's like it's like there's a spring that pulls it in or something like that, and it works most of the time, but
It didn't work for him
when
right
when
now.
it gets colder, sometimes it gets hung up, and you have to just kind of gently work it back and forth, and then it'll click over like that.
Yes, it might be a spring. In the short run, you're sure none of these keys are the one for the
Yeah,
side
sure.
door?
I haven't had it for a long time, Daniel, maybe 2 or 3 years.
Alright, well, I will,
I used to keep them in a plant pot in the garage, and they just don't seem to be there anymore. I'll go show you. Are you going to be able to get out okay? Greg, would you be troubled to move your car forward?
You want me to move it up, or?
Yeah, that way.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
So next,
really?
yeah, so next week we'll try to do that.
Oh, well, that's great news.
Well, I think so.
So
I've had it before, but it didn't work out.
So where are we today?
Okay, you want to talk to me? Well, you want to interview me? First of all, can you get the
Yeah.
blue sky?
Got it.
Okay, it's right. Folks, welcome to the Christian Center Incorporated of Pittsfield, Massachusetts. It is the most wonderful place. People come in off the street. They didn't have an apartment. They didn't have a place to live. They didn't have a telephone. And the Christian Center gets them all that. And they come here for breakfast anywhere from 9 o'clock on. And they come here for lunch at 11:30. It stays open until 4 o'clock. Cheryl is the executive director in charge of it. And this place helps hundreds of people, and you'll see that when you go inside.
And how often do you come here?
This is our 4th trip here, and we love it. Gregory Washburn and myself, we just love it. It's a lot of camaraderie, it's stimulation, it's appreciation, it's thanks, and it's fulfillment.
And Pittsfield is the town where you started?
Yes,
Public
yes, the
access?
chat with Glendora started in Pittsfield, Massachusetts, but it was called Glendora and her Picture Party. And I would take a small life event out of some famous American like George Washington, and the librarian artist would draw pictures of the event, and then the children would look at the pictures, and then they'd try to tell the story that they saw. And whoever got closer got the prize. Isn't he adorable? Where you going, baby? Where you going, babe? Be careful! He knows enough to cross at the crosswalk. Did you see that? Yes, and then when was that? That was in 1952. I wrote the show. I came up there to see if they would put it on their TV station, Channel 74 WMGT, Mount Greylock Television, with the antenna on Mount Greylock. And no, they didn't do that, but would I like a job as a copywriter? So I took the job as a copywriter. And then eventually Bill Gary, the sales manager, sold it and got it sponsored, and it went on TV for 13 weeks. And meanwhile, I got the SS Glendora on the WMUR TV, Channel 9, Manchester, New Hampshire, about 40 miles north of Boston.
And what are you hoping for your chat with Glendora in Pittsfield?
Oh, yes. Chat with Glendora is on 74 TV stations, and this is the only TV station who makes it almost impossible to get the show onto public access. And here they extol free speech, all that on their website, and they are smothering free speech here. They want a person, a local person, a resident, to sign the papers. That's okay. That happens in a lot of these systems. Even though there's no statutory authority for it and it's anti-constitutional, we let it go. But they want this Pittsfield native to come onto the camera and say, I will take full responsibility for everything on this show. Well, it's very hard to find somebody who will do that. So we come here. This is our ninth trip to Pittsfield, searching for such a person. It's quite a challenge, isn't it, folks?
And why is it so important for you to have the show on Pittsfield particularly?
Because of America. Free speech, free press, First Amendment, and the great public access institution in America. They cannot get away with limiting and prohibiting public access because we are a forum. Congress said that we are an electronic soapbox, and we are to be protected on our free speech just as any sidewalk free speech is protected. Sidewalk free speech must get and does get the utmost protection. Are we Americans or aren't we?
And where are we going now?
We're going into the Christian Center, and I'm going to ask one of the people in there to read the last page of the Christian Center brochure. And you're invited to watch it.
Okay, let's go. Oh, I can get that one.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Victoria, I made you a special disc.
Oh, yeah, I heard. I think that's wonderful. Thank you.
And I will get it. Now watch this door. People will come running out of this door and throw you down the stairs. Watch it. Watch it. You help?
Thanks. Okay, let me grab that. Oh, should I sign in?
Yep.
Sign in.
Set up, thank you. I've got to have the stuff cleaned off the table so we can set up, okay? All right, I got a business to run, okay?
Oh, I want you to meet my graduate student. I told you about
Hi,
it.
how are you?
Cheryl.
Wonderful
Nice to
place.
meet you, okay?
This is Victoria.
Okay, before
She's
you
gonna
start,
videotape me, videotape one of those people. And then we'll be done.
okay,
And then I'll be done for the
all right, but I need that table cleaned off so I can get set up for lunch.
Yep. Come on.
Check your pocket.
Yeah, I'm going to read. All you're going to do is read.
I'm a bad talker. Oh wait, what do you want me to read?
Yeah, that's fine.
She was serious. Oh. You have a baby. Okay. Me?
There, all you do, honey, is just read this last page. One, two, three. That's all. Just that short page.
Can I practice first?
Sure.
Okay. Somebody told me she was serious.
I know she's so serious.
There's only one page to read, sweet.
History and operation? Can Stephanie read it? Do you want to read it? Oh, she wants to read it.
Oh, thank you, honey.
She's prettier. She'll look better on TV.
Okay, am I reading the history and operations?
Just a minute. Can I see it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm afraid I would like stumble over my words.
Where do we do this?
Yes. 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 Tell us your names again.
Stephanie Arceri.
Chelsea Nicole.
Audrey Kending.
And this is Victoria.
Hello. Hiya.
That's it, honey.
Okay.
Okay, I'll give you a signal. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Oh, you look so nice. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then go. Okay, stop. Okay, hold on.
You guys, because they need my table.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Hello. The Christian Center is the oldest nonprofit human service organization in the Berkshires. Founded in 1892 by parishioners of the First Methodist Church, the Christian Center was first known as the Epworth Mission. Following the Great Depression, the Epworth Mission developed numerous programs to meet the social needs of the day and hired a full-time director. The Pittsfield Area Council of Churches underwrote the cost of these activities. Since 1906, the former A.H. Rice Silk Mill at 193 Robbins Ave in Pittsfield has served as its headquarters. Ownership of the building and former responsibility for social service programming was transferred to the Christian Center by the Epworth Mission and the Council of Churches during the late 1960s and early 1970s.
Thank you so much. I'll play it for you.
Very good job. You can be my nurse any day.
Yeah.
We actually need a copy of that for her resume.
Yeah, I gotta get your addresses so that if I do get it on, I'll give you a copy.
That would be so nice.
Now watch, we will pull the mic out and we will turn it off. Thank you. Thank you, Victoria. And now we will go to play. And we will rewind. There you are.
Oh, okay. So it's something to be filmed.
Good. Don't hold it by that. Hold it by this and put that right up to your ear.
I was just telling her I stuttered over every word. I'm serious. I know, like, when I talk, I should be
Do you want to take Vicky's blood pressure?
Sure.
Sit down, she'll take your blood pressure.
Thanks. I hope it's okay.
Chelsea's there. There's Chelsea, and there's myself, and Barbara, and Audrey.
Oh, we're all down there? And your numbers are all down? Okay, I'll tell you when I get it ready.
Thank you.
Do you live, you live in
Hinsdale.
You live in,
She's from Connecticut.
She's speaking, and she's,
And this is our Pittsfield person, so that's our link.
yeah, that's the link, and we'll drive you down, we'll go with you.
To where?
When we get the program on TV,
Oh, okay.
Nice.
we gotta have a Pittsfield resident.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody here will do it for you. Let's go eat, Victoria.
Thank you.
Oh my god, you guys are freaking fake.
Now,
Have a seat, you're gonna have lunch. Sit right there. Come have your lunch with us. Sit right down there. No, The more the merrier. But I ask, is there anyone who doesn't want to be videoed?
Yeah, there's two of us right over here.
Okay. What we're trying to do is we may ask Glendora to move that. You may have to stand up and do it away from, because people behind, would you two move out of the way then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
No, you stay where you are, the two behind you will move if they don't want to have their picture taken. Is there anyone who minds having their picture taken? I don't mind. You don't mind.
You're not in it. I'll make sure not to get any of it. What is that? I'm gonna just do it right in there. We need to put that.
Charlie, sit down. I got a couple chairs over here. Someone needs a chair.
I got 3 at this table.
Thank you. I don't want to be taped. You want to? Okay. All right.
No, that was my
Okay, we're getting ready for lunch. Can I have your attention? Thank you. Today's lunch is ham and cheese sandwiches, some kind of turkey soup, and cake for dessert. Okay? We're putting lemonade on the tables now. I ask you not to take any food out from lunch. And Glendora's here today. She has a show on over in New York State. She's going to stand and say grace. Anyone who doesn't want their picture behind her, move out of the way now. Okay? So right now, everybody stay still while we bless the food. Stay still. Stop walking. Thank you. Gentlemen, remove your hats. Glendora.
dear God, we are very sorry for all of the things that we have done wrong. We will steer away from those things, God. God, thank you for all that you do for us. And God, clean out our hearts and fill them with the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
You want mayonnaise or mustard?
That's nice.
No, one of each, but one on each side, right? Want 2 of them, John, or what? I'm gonna pass it around. Get one for him. What is it?
You want me to take?
Thank you. And we got dumpling in his.
I started feeding a raccoon about 3 years ago. She was just a teenager, and her name was Rachel. And she just loved the things I gave her. She loved SpaghettiOs. And I gave her peanut butter sandwiches, and she just, relished those. And then next year Rachel came by, and about a month went by in the spring, and 4 babies showed up with her. That was the second year. This was the third year, and 4 new little babies showed up with her. Anyway, I feed them quite extensively. Baked beans, peanut butter sandwiches they love, and those pasta sides by Kraft, the stroganoff. They just love that. And then Hattie brings them about 10 loaves of bread left over from the distributing to the poor people. And one night, I was up, I guess, and I looked out, and here's this raccoon. I don't think it was Rachel, and he was big. He must have been one of the children, and he was so roly-poly. Oh, he was this big around. And he was eating, I put out 5 plates for them, 5 little dishes. No, big dishes. And he ate up all of his dish, and there were other dishes around in the pool, but just as soon as he licked his dish clean, he went right back into the woods.
Pretty loud.
Yeah. It's still a very active base. Oh, hello.
We're talking about New York. Very, yeah. You know everything. To Hinsdale.
Hinsdale.
Berkshire's after that, yeah. That's where I am.
And what brought you to Hinsdale?
My dad moved.
He moved.
Yeah, he moved.
Yeah.
So Newburgh's kind of rough, so
Yeah.
he decided to come out of it. But you know, right? Did you know Newburgh? Did you visit there often? Or? Oh yeah, it is. It is very
Where
close.
Walmart is. Yeah, that comes from the Dutch word.
For?
I think it means spring, doesn't it?
I think yes, it does.
Yeah. They have a Kinderhook is majorly Dutch, and they have a saying down there that if you aren't Dutch, you aren't much.
So how did you end up in Kinderhook? Just
Well, that was the reason, because the rent was so high, we kept moving north to get the
Yeah.
rent down.
wow. What year did you move to?
Kinderhook, 6 years ago. Yes. Yes, 6 years ago.
So when did you leave Manhattan?
I was in and out of Manhattan up until 2002.
Wow. It wasn't very long ago. You were getting around the city fine.
Yes.
Intimidates me a little bit.
Yeah, all right. So you and I are going to get together.
Surely, absolutely.
And I can see right away you're going to be a very good interview.
Hopefully.
And we'll talk about your program.
Great. Thank you so
And
much.
get youngsters interested in it.
I would like that.
That would be nice.
Thank you. What other topics do you do?
Almost anything that moves. Almost anything. I love my children's show. I have 2 little children on it, and I teach them to count blessings and to think right and read the Bible. And then I have I cover a lot of the church activities. We had a party for Dottie Stenger, who turned 90 years old, and she must have had 100 people. And the thing to see about it was that here's a woman, 90 years old, having a party, and she has 100 contemporaries. Doesn't that tell you a lot about the longevity of the human race nowadays? Yeah. And I try to teach people the happiness of being one with God, and I tell jokes. For instance, the lawyer said to the judge, I want a new trial on the basis of new evidence. And the judge says, what's the new evidence? And the lawyer says, I just found out my client has another $10,000. Everybody knows. Okay, honey.
It was nice meeting you. Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Vicky.
Enjoy your ride home.
Thank you so much. Thanks for helping the people here. I'm going to ask Sheriff if I can take that to the raccoons.
I'll bring you some more in just 1 second.
Yes, I will. Oh, and what is it about, man? A lot of it is about children. A lot of it is about people who have a dream and couples and succeeded.
Oh, I've been living in Pittsfield for 4 years. My son's been living in Pittsfield for 20 years, something like that.
Is that so?
Yeah, and I've been living in Pittsfield for 4 years.
Oh, yeah. Huh. That's good.
But you're on programs about children. I have a grandson that's 13 years old. He lives in Missouri with his mother. Because my son and she split up about 6-7 years ago, and he's 13 now. She left the Pittsfield area when she was 10 and a half years old. Which channel are you on?
All over. Every TV station has a different channel, a different time, a different day.
Right. Yeah.
So we want to get it on here in Pittsfield.
Oh, I see a station.
Yeah.
Channel 2.
16.
Oh, you're on channel 16 now.
What's what I want to be on, channel 16, public access.
Oh, I only have 2. I don't have 16. It doesn't come on. I don't
You
think.
don't have cable.
I have cable, but I get 2 for Pittsfield. I don't remember what 16
That's
offers.
broadcast, but channel 16 is public access.
Oh, it's on channel 16.
Yeah.
Oh, so I should turn on channel 16 instead of 2 if I want anything, a lot
Yeah,
of knowledge.
as soon as we
I
get it
feel
on.
like I don't even have a grandchild. You said it's to do with children. I feel like I don't even have a grandchild because he's in Missouri. It breaks my son's heart. He can't go to court to do with it, kidnap.